We got up early and sailed to the BVI's. We headed to West End Tortola, where we got a slip at the Nanny Cay Marina. When it was our turn to pull in, the crane broke and we ended up having to dock our boat and spend the night at the fuel dock. The following morning, we got a call that the lift was fixed, so we began the process for the haul out.
So we are hauling out the boat right now because there's like a leak or something. I don't know.
Yeah, your hair. What the heck's happening? Just like a frizz ball. Getting ready to leave and pull this boat out of the water.
Number uno for us.
Yeah, what are we doing, babe?
We're
In the haul out.
We are in Nanny Cay Marina, Tortola, Virgin Islands. We have a little leak on our sail drive seals, which is like our transmission. It's like where the prop, it's the prop propeller for those that don't know. Anyways, the seal that protects water from coming inside of that sail drive where it goes to the bottom of the boat. So it's been leaking for a while, so we are going to get it fixed, just the little seals replaced. But in order to do so, we got to be pulled out of the water, so they're going to lift us on a little crane out of the water, and we'll be suspended like 10 feet in the air. They'll go put us over on the hard, is what it's called. Set us there, and they'll work on the boat. So I've got a couple other things I'm doing while it's up on the hard. And but this should be fun. Should be interesting. We've never done this before.
First timers. Yes, Malia. She's the best rope tire in the world. She makes them pretty. Good job, boys. Good job, Cam.
Yeah, I got close.
What was that?
I didn't get close to the sides.
Yeah, Daddy did good.
Yeah.
Didn't hit anything. That's the
No.
goal.
He's a champion.
Put that down and then just give him the back lines.
Back lines, Kim. You want to hand him that line for me?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Good jobby. Do you need help?
All right, crew. Here she flies. Look at all that stuff on that boat. Woo. Somebody must live on that. Okay, they're gonna back up here, so we gotta move out of this line here. So grab the bags and walk back over on that side. Our home is now flying. Woo! What you think? Now we get to see how clean we kept the bottom. We didn't do a good job. It's pretty dirty, but that's all right. We're gonna wash her down and paint her. She actually looks pretty clean, but up close, I know there's some nast underneath her. So now we can look at the bottom of the keel to see what kind of damage we got from just lightly touching bottom back in the Bahamas. All right, so now that we're out of the water, all that hard work of us scrubbing it, but they pressure wash it because we are gonna paint it. So I do a repaint on the bottom, because all the scrubbing eventually scratches the paint off. So, and then they want to go. What are you guys gonna do today, Cam?
What?
What are you gonna do today after we check in?
I want to go to a fishing store. That's over by the cruise ship dock.
Oh,
That we're at.
We'll do that while we're here, just not today. You want to do that? Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because
We can make that happen.
there's stuff I need that's like literally this big.
Okay, so our boat just got hauled out and placed. Kids are doing school right here, which is amazing. We got a beautiful view of the ocean and we can feel the wind blowing up here. So instead of spending $300 a night to sleep in their little hotels, we're just gonna sleep right here on the boat.
No.
Yay! Because we're cheap like that.
Yeah.
So we're just floating up here.
Easton's just.
Ethan says it's dull.
Steve is under the boat right now with the painter, figuring all that out. This is how we get down.
This is just we usually put like a little bit of grease, like some anti-seize soap.
But what's this?
I have no idea.
It's like,
Could be piece of a rope or something, you know, like
that's exactly what it is.
It's the
Piece
rope
of
that
a
got
rope.
tangled.
That's comforting.
Yeah, that's what it is. Piece of a rope.
So this is the only wire that I disconnected, and I'm thinking maybe there's too much rust on it. This is the main ground for like the DC system.
Yep.
Well, one of them.
Do I need a wire brush or something?
Do you have one?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
And I have some rust remover.
While Steve got right to work on boat repairs, I was doing everything I could to keep these kids entertained. But turns out they ended up entertaining me, as usual.
He's gonna cheat first. What is Easton doing with his fingers? You know. Playing a video game. Oh, Carver went up. There is he gonna go back down and cheat? Yep. Like creepy walking through here. All these big old boats. God, it is like a ghost town, huh? Mm-hmm. East and I are headed to the showers. We're the only two in this house that like to be clean, apparently.
The first night on the Hard was rough. We ended up getting eaten alive by mosquitoes and were up many times throughout the night. It was going to be a long week.
So we're going to be here for a week. We're here till Tuesday, right, E? And every night we are getting eaten by mosquitoes. There's one. So a week, $300 a night. Would you get eaten by mosquitoes for a whole week for $2,100? No, me neither. But here we are, doing it. We're doing it. Babe, you're such a hero. You always come through. Look at that.
One of these a long time ago.
For about 300 years.
Finally gonna come up.
I love it. I have 8 mosquito bites on my forehead alone.
Easton has over 30.
It's crazy.
Guess who never came to bed last night?
While Steve was working on boat repairs, I was working out, and the kids were working on their tan. Luckily, they were still doing homeschool and actually being really cool considering how terrible the experience was. That morning, we hoisted Steve up to fix a navigation switch and the light on the mast. I was excited that boats could finally see us when we were out sailing. I spent my days walking to the Nanny Cay bathroom and doing laundry. Here I met their cat, Delilah.
Chilling at the laundry.
Are you ready?
You gotta get it back, E.
Oh man, his cover. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Oh, who's the soccer star now? Oh! Carver!
I don't want to hurt it.
Yeah, that's what I would have said too if I was being videotaped while that happened to me.
Oh! He said, come out in a second. I just need to find your shoes.
Good job, E. Coach Scott.
Mom and Easton against Camden and Carver? Oh no. It's Mom and Carver against Easton and Camden.
Are you kidding me?
I'm trying to help you.
I was trying to help you. I'm just gonna mess you up.
Do you guys think we need a bigger boat?
Nope.
If only there was a place for everyone.
Are you kidding? Oh.
Glad we're all freezing while Steve is so comfy.
Hey, it's just from the mosquitoes. I mean the no-see-ums. They only bite me. He's going for a spot to pee. He's gonna step in it.
Let's go. That's what it looks like to live on a boat that's not on the water. We got our ladders to get in.
Damn, no.
Hey, don't swing on it.
After many days on the hard, we decided we needed a family day and needed to get out. We headed to a local church we found on Google. When we arrived, it was a tiny little building on the 3rd floor.
Church is on the 3rd floor. This is adorable.
The service was so sweet and exactly what our family needed. We threw the 2 non-believers in the back, but they clearly didn't seem to mind much. Afterwards, we took a drive all around Tortola. We stopped off at Cane Garden Bay to eat lunch where we did 15 years ago. Everything had changed so much we hardly recognized it. We even drove to the little blue house that we had stayed at, and even that was run down. We thought it would be fun to go check out a movie, so we took the kids to see the new Mario.
Much for plumbing? Mamma mia! That's why the Super Mario Brothers are here.
This is so cute. Well, what'd you guys think?
It was good.
You liked it, Carver?
Good, Carver.
Good. I thought it was the dumbest movie ever. This is the coolest movie theater though I think I've ever been to. It's the most random place. Looks like an abandoned warehouse, which I think it kind of is, but hey, it shows movies and that's all I care about.
Afterwards, we hit up the grocery store and did a big provision shop. The following day, we put it all away.
You can put this syrup back in the syrup container.
Ugh. I'm so glad we picked the hottest day with 0 wind to do this.
Where do you want this?
Throw that in the back. Take that bread flour, put it right in front of it.
I'm organizing. I put labels on every bin so that it's not as much as a disaster.
I like it. E, what are you doing?
These, no one likes them except Dad.
Why, Malia, why do we buy snacks like that?
Well, we buy snacks that everyone doesn't really like, they kind of like, so they'll only eat them when they're actually
we
hungry
hate them
instead of
all.
just eating them
They're
when
disgusting.
they feel like they taste good.
They taste like death.
Yep, and that's why our snacks last a really long time.
My job for mine was get all of the cans out, and we have a lot of cans. Well, we are hauled out, so it's burning hot, and everybody's upstairs when it's kind of colder, so I have to do all this. So, Mom, you want me to get all these cans? Oh, jeez. Mom! Carver, hold on. You said get all the cans out of here? They're stuck together. That's how long they've been in here.
Oh boy, Carver, what are we doing in here?
I lifted up the bed and I took all the cans out.
Oh boy, thank you. Look at you go. Okay, now let's figure out our life.
We spent that night having a little Saturday fun.
You don't think you could take Dad?
No,
Not yet.
almost.
I'm excited for the day though. It's gonna be a really sad day.
That Dad can. No, it's gonna be when Dad's 80 and Cameron's there, like.
All you have to do is get the house.
What?
All right, what are you guys preparing for?
War.
Failure management.
Mosquito War 3. It's been a bad one. I got my boy Justice here.
Justice.
All
He's
right.
finna go
I
kill
mean,
some
this
things.
is-
He's an officer.
Now, what?
Like
And you guys are
Santa.
dressed up like this? Why?
Because the mosquitoes
failure
are
management
battle
against
outfits.
mosquitoes.
Get out of here. We're going to war.
Fight off those mosquitoes. Get them out of here.
Okay, there's no water bottles on the floor.
Try and wait for the look over the slow reaction and ride it as we go. Oh, watch what you're doing. Right there. Oh!
We're going to go out there, the massive one.
Yeah, the big one right there.
Oh, but why would you miss that,
It took longer than we had expected. We had parts that were on back order that hadn't showed up yet. So we spent our days going to the beach, playing in the pool, playing games, and just trying to keep our spirits up. It was insanely boring.
You know what you're doing.
Nice. First generator oil change. Am I right? For you? Okay.
Yeah.
So these boys helped me change the generator oil down here, and kind of walk them through each step. And now they know. So you guys are ready, huh? Next time you can do it by yourself.
No.
But almost.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. All right, maybe. So now what?
If you gave me like 5 hours, I could do it.
I know. I bet you can do it
I
now.
think
You're
one
smart.
more time.
I actually have a step-by-step. I wrote out exactly what needs to be done each step, so you can follow.
Oh.
But now
I
we're
could
gonna
do
go
it in,
document
like,
it.
2 more times.
2 more times. Okay. Now we're gonna go document that we did it, so we know how many hours, so we know when to do it again. All right. Okay. So we are painting some indicators on our chain today. So since we're on the Harvey, figured might as well take the opportunity to paint the chain. Actually, I was gonna clean it, but it's actually in really good shape. I was gonna put it in something to soak it and get the rust off it, but it's actually in really good shape. So we're gonna put these red indicators, 2-foot indicators, every 25 feet is what we're doing. So the idea here is that we understand how much chain we put out without having to count it every time.
Well, that's
So
a
I got
lot,
the-
Jingle.
So I got the kids
Get the
painting
other
it
side.
to make
The other
sure
side.
and
Turn around.
a
No.
good red mark so that whoever's dropping anchor doesn't have to count. They can just count how many red marks go by. So every time they see one, that's 25 feet. So that's what we're doing right now. So those are our sail drives. That's where the prop connects to. So we're fixing the seals on those. As you can imagine, water can get in there easily if the seals are bad. So we're fixing that one. Fixing that one right there. Just waiting on a part for those. There's the rudders. Everything's looking good, looking clean.
For homeschool, we had the kids do a report on the next island we would visit.
All about St. Martin by the Banana Boys.
The beaches are clothing optional. Camden wanted to add that because he wanted to go.
Hey, you watched a video about going to a beach where they didn't realize it was clothing optional.
He made me delete the part
It's
that
part of
said
research.
Camden wanted to go to a nude beach.
Okay.
Oh, most of the beaches have pretty water and nice sand. Oh, sorry. The sail. For the sail, we will need winds coming from northeast so we can get there as fast as possible. The sail should be around 34 hours, which is 1 day and 10 hours. there's not much information about the sail, but it shouldn't.
Alright, so after 8 days in Nanny Cay Marina on the hard,
You said too long? Yeah, too long.
It was like,
our ride is finally arriving.
guys, take your tea bottles.
Oh yeah, you do what with it?
No, that's all over our boat.
So, everything is hopefully fixed. The lift is coming, and we are gonna take a ride back to the water. So, we're gonna go tidy some things up and get ready to rock and roll out of here.
Look at these little rugrats. A week on the hard, peeing in bottles. It's about time. It's been a long week.
They use that big crane to lift us up, pull us away.
We are putting the boat back in the water after 8 days. Terrible.
Hey, what'd you guys think about being up on the hard for 8 days? What was your experience?
Never doing it again.
I mean, was it that bad though?
Yeah.
How about, hey, only mosquitoes for 2 nights?
It is when you're grounded the whole time.
Okay, only mosquitoes for 2 nights?
You can't go foil board.
So it really wasn't that bad. And you were grounded? What were you grounded for?
Showers were forever
What were you grounded for?
I was sleeping when I got grounded.
Okay. I don't think you guys ever got grounded. Maybe electronics got taken away, but nobody got grounded. But Millie, how was it for you? I'd rather have your opinion. I mean, honest assessment.
It wasn't fun, but it wasn't awful.
Yeah.
It's not ideal.
Yeah. Compare it to when we were on the water in Fort Lauderdale for the month. Or even for a week.
Because we could
just walk into
AC.
Walk in.
No, and the AC was broken if you remember right.
Oh yeah.
Probably better.
Probably better, right?
The only thing that sucked was not being able to like use the bathrooms or like the shower.
Yeah, the bathroom shower situation. First world problems. First world problems. So overall, I'd say it was a good experience. Carver, you agree? Overall, it wasn't bad, huh?
Yeah. It was
We got to
like
go to the pool here and do lots of things. Thank you for dumping that
We didn't have
camp.
anybody to
I don't know, I think
play
you
with.
had the worst experience.
Yeah, and I'm not complaining. I didn't think it was bad. Ooh, back on board. Okay, go throw the lines. You're gonna throw the lines out.
What?
Take your shoes off. Take your shoes off. Back on. So get the lines. We're gonna pull. I think we have to throw the lines off for them.
I'm glad our engine started, so that's a win. So we just got in the water, and what's the problem?
Everything works, but the engine won't shut off. So something's wrong with the wiring to where the engine won't shut off. So we're just troubleshooting it, figure out what's causing it to not shut off.
That sucks. Do you think it's something that they did?
Yeah, I mean it had to because it was fine before.
It's fun.
So.
What did you think it is?
Found a wiring harness leak that's connected.
Okay, wait. Let me plug it back in.
So, found a wiring harness that didn't connect. But I'd never seen it out. He said, no, that was never plugged in. I said, you sure? Just grab me a spot to plug it in. And he smiled and found a spot. Worked right back in. So,
Okay, moment of truth.
99.9%.
Yay! All right, I got nervous there for a second, so I started to do what any woman who doesn't want to manage her emotions would do, and I'm baking healthy brownies.
We were so excited to be back on our boat and back in the water. We got an invite from Eco and Exodus to head to Peter Island, and we took them up on that. When we arrived, it was a unique anchorage. It was anchoring Med-Moor style, meaning you drop the anchor in the middle of the bay and then back into the spot. You then use 2 stern lines to tie up to the shore. Everyone worked together and did an awesome job. Sadly, right when we were anchoring, we saw Bill and Natalie on Eco taking off in their dinghy, emergency style. Apparently, Bill had got his finger caught and it had torn off. They were headed into Tortola to the emergency room.
Ocean man. Yes.
Tonight we're having dinner on the tramp.
It's great dinner.
Thanks, baby.
Beautiful view too.
It's so pretty.
Glad to be off the hard.
Oh my god. That place was pretty hard, if you know what I mean.
Mom, you want to be on the hard tonight?
You're perfect.
Or are you just happy to be on the water?
I'm happy to be on the water. Always.
That night, we hung out on the tramps and then watched the kids fish, of course.
That is so cool.
It's eating. It's eating.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna get it.
Man, look at that. Just
Oh, and the stingray right there. Tarpon everywhere.
what a fun time.
He looks like one of those tiny little blue groupers. Forgot what they're called. They're not. They look exactly like groupers, but they're not. And I forgot.
Remember we
It's
watched like a cool documentary on these
Oh, he's
things.
eating.
I didn't.
Put it in the water.
You guys suck. I just want bait.
I know, but that's
No, that's a codfish.
Yeah,
he inked. He just swam back in.
Aw, you guys made me ink.
Thinking about fish. Thinking, what are the fish thinking? She's probably life coaching the fish. Like, why are you sitting
One
there?
here that hasn't moved.
What's he thinking?
I don't know. I think he's introverted. The gang, the posse's over here,
Yeah.
and he's watching. So he's like, I feel like I should go over there, but no, because I'm an introvert, and I know they're gonna suck all my energy. They're gonna talk over me. They're gonna interrupt me. I don't want to feel that.
Yeah.
So he's here.
So that's the one fish. So that's what Cammie does in her mornings.
We spent that morning hanging in the water with all of our other cruiser friends. Natalie even attempted to teach me how to swim. We then got ready to head for the Indians to snorkel. Join us next week as we continue sailing the BVIs.